All right, welcome everybody. Uh, it's uh, it's Tuesday, and I'm back after a short break, and I wanted to host one or maybe two events until the end of the month. And I was hoping to have a short tournament today, given that it's best of one. But it looks like we got a lot of people. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I'm always happy when we have a lot of people. We have 19 people joining, and the original plan was to do 12 flags, given that it's best of one and give people more time to adjust. Then some people suggested that we do 10 points. Some people were happy with the 12, so we just came to a decision to make it 11. Still a pretty good number in my opinion, and I think it will make for some interesting dynamics at the end of the fight. So we're gonna keep it that way. Without further ado, as I said, this is best of one. So if you lose, you are out. If you lose, you are out. And we're playing regular, sharp mode, in retro mode as always. So let's do the shuffle. I'm going to share my screen with you guys here. Let me turn this overlay off so you can see better. Let me go to participants. I'm going to shuffle it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got a lot of names here, returning players, uh, all the good players. Okay. We got Oak versus Stuntman in the first fight. The winner's gonna fight Eve. We got Lanz versus Captain Adler, 3C versus Luck, Plebeian versus me. We got Piper versus Apostle. Winner's gonna face Usami. Info versus Abir. BK Tai versus Max. Winner's gonna face Subu, and Mechanics is facing Greyjaw. So without further ado, let's start the tournament. And just so we won't keep people waiting, um, for these three fights that we have here, Oak, Piper, and BK Tai, the winner will immediately fight the next fight. So we won't keep Eve, Usami, and Subu waiting for a very long time until they fight. Or actually, we can just do Oak, Piper, BK, and then we take it in order as it is here. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna do that. Okay, Oak versus Stuntman. Stuntman returning after a pretty long layoff. We got already Oak here. Regarding the sides, given that it's a best of one, I know there were some discussions about it. Um, it's pretty simple. In the first round that each player fights, we're gonna take the side that we have in challenge. But after, the player who scored more flags in the previous round or lost fewer flags will be on the left side. It's just a little system that I have for choosing sides. So Oak versus Stuntman, 11 points fight. Let me check again. Yeah, got it at 11. Here we go. Oak's already good to go. Let's get Stuntman in. Yeah, try as much as possible, guys, to be here for your call out because we want to make this. I mean, it's impossible to make it quick, but we don't want to be here all night. So hopefully we can make this smooth. The mode itself might make things faster as well. Great. We got Oak. We got Stuntman. Oak on the left, Stuntman on the right side. Stuntman used to play Isabella. Let's see if he sticks with her. Yeah, it's gonna be... Even though Stuntman hasn't played in some time, he used to be a quite formidable Isabella. We don't want to be here tomorrow, yeah. I mean, actually, I think we're fine because remember in the single elimination tournaments that the Tao and the captain were doing, we basically had like 17 people playing, and we were playing best of 3, which would be at the least 14 flags. We also had a lot of fights that went to the last round, and the tournament didn't last that long. But yeah, 1-0 for Oak here. By the way, Subu Eve, if you want to join commentary, feel free. Oh, nice side step. Oak takes the second point. Tries to go low. Oak knows this matchup pretty well. Connor can be a pretty difficult matchup for Isabella because she doesn't really have very good leg attacks or very good side steps. I mean, they are decent. They can be used. But, take a little bit more effort to land them. 4 flags already scored by Oak. We're still playing until 11, so there's plenty of there are plenty of opportunities for Stunt here to come back. Pretty sure he's also getting used to playing with Ping. He's from North America. Just needs to be a little bit more active here and try to find opportunities. 6-0 for Oak. Very strong start. Oak currently the USFC champion. Connor was the character that brought him that success. He will most likely get the Sword and Shield title as well, unless somebody else pulls a better performance. Yeah, 8-0. A very difficult moment here for Stuntman. Winning the fight is looks very difficult at this point, but hopefully he could get maybe a few flags. Oh, nice, nice thrust there, and he gets 1 flag. Oak does have this ability of just kind of snowballing you when you're when he's up, especially in these fights with higher flag count. Again, another double. Looks like Stuntman has found something that, although it does not get him flags, I mean, got him 1 flag, got him some doubles here. Gets punished this time. After trying it again. 10-1, and Oak has the chance to end the road for Stuntman right here. Again, he tries the thrust, but that's it. 11-1 for Oak. Thank you very much, Stuntman, for competing. Although things didn't go great, it was. I'm very happy to see you back in competition, and hopefully we can see you in a tournament where you get more opportunities. Next fight is going to be Piper versus Apostle. Guys, don't blink. 11 points for Piper are like 3 flags for the rest of rest of us. Okay. Here we go. Piper taking left side. Apostle taking right side. Here we go. Okay, we got Piper in. And we also got Apostle. Apart from the diversity of players that we have here today, I'm also pretty happy to tell you that we kind of have the best players in recent Hellish Quart history here, competing, all of them. We got Oak, we got Subu, we got Eve, we got Luck, we got Usami, and a lot of other very good players. And even some of the newer prospects like Captain or Abir or Mechanics or Max. Nice side step from Apostle. Apostle is actually a very formidable Barabash who shouldn't be underestimated. I've seen him getting to a couple of finals where probably nobody was giving him a chance. Oh, nice quick tempo there by Piper. 2-2. Got 2 hits combo. And a grab from Piper. 4-2. Oh, nice upcut. 4-3. Oh, beautiful side step there from Piper. You don't see... I mean, he is using side steps quite often, but he's mostly using them in close range to apply pressure. But this time it was more of a tactical side step, which I really like from range. 5-4. Oh, tries to go low. Gets punished. 5-5. Oh, unfortunate. Got into close range and kicked. Oh, again the upcut. Yeah, this type of tournament is also about mental fortitude because you know there's like one match and then you're out. But it's still enough time and enough opportunities to play and adjust. But it's not very comfortable. Still 2 good matches and you're already close to the top spot. 7-6, very close fight. Oh, nice one. Forward cut, caught the arm there. 8-6, very entertaining fight. Tries to go for the side step, but Piper's so fast did not allow him to do that. 9-6 and Piper takes the lead. Piper did great. Oh, beautiful wraparound. Did very well in the last tournament I hosted. I think he got 4th place, if I'm not mistaken, or 5th place. Oh, and the jump. And beautiful end here for Piper. 11-6. Piper moves on to the next round. And we'll be facing Usami a little bit later. Apostle, thank you very much for competing. Always great having you. Now, a returning player in BK Tai. BK Tai used to be Top five player in one of these recent months after having some great performances with Jan. Now he's facing Max. Um, Max is Biketa is on the left side. Max is on the right side. Most likely we're gonna see Jan versus Sam unless BK has been practicing somebody else. Max in a very good position to get a top five this month, which is a very impressive performance. And I wouldn't say that. I know there's been this idea around that. Oh, a lot of people are not playing and whatnot. I wouldn't say that because this month we actually had almost everybody competing. All the good players of the server, with a few exceptions, of course. But his performances are pretty much earned against some of the best. BK is typing something. Probably needs to log in if he hasn't played in some time. Okay. Um, okay. BK needs to re-authenticate to Parsec. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run the next fight, and that next fight is Eve versus Oak. So we already have a pretty early derby. Oak is already fighting. Oak is already fighting his second fight. Luckily for him, he didn't spend that much energy in that first fight. If anything, that probably helped him warm up a little bit, and also gave him some confidence. Oh, okay. All right. Eve needs to authenticate as well. Um, let's see if BK was able to do that. I don't want to jump to the next one again. Oh, he's ready. Okay. Okay. Join in. Oak. Eve, sorry. There he is. Okay, so we're about to have a very disputed uh, 11 match, 11 points fight between the two. This is what could happen in a single elimination, especially with random matchmaking. We got Eve on the left side and Oak on the right side. Sticking to Connor, let's see who Eve is going to bring to the table here for this fight. Going for bot, I think that's a pretty solid choice. for this fight. Out of the characters that he plays regularly. Let's see. Winner of this fight will be in the quarterfinals, which means one match away from fighting for medals. One flag scored by Eve. Again, tries to go low. That was a nice back move in there by Eve. Goes for the feint. A lot of cancels here from Eve. I like it. He's trying to push the pace here on Oak. Connor can be a little bit slow with some of his attacks. And if you force some exchanges with him, I think... oh, that was a perfect counter there by, by Eve, but the shield was in the way. If Connor did not have a shield there, that would have been a kill. Oh, nice one. Very disputed flag, but Oak actually gets it by being patient. 1-1. 2-1 here for Oak. If he's trying to make the most out of each feint, each attack, he knows that this is not an easy fight. Not only from the perspective of the player that he's facing, but also the character. Because although Connor has some weaknesses, without patience, it's pretty hard to exploit them. Because there are some like very specific things that work. But that was a nice sidestep there by Eve, and it's now 2-2. Tried the snap cut, got punished for it. Oak usually responds to whenever an attack is thrown at him. He's usually very ready to fire his attack back. So most of the times it's kind of hard to bait him in. Matchup as expected, and again that side step, and Oak takes a small lead here in the beginning of the fight, 4-2. And one thing about these longer matches, more than 7 flags, I mean, especially those who are like 10 or go over 10, is that if you're behind, it feels like a drag to just constantly come back. 5-2, and you tend to rush and just score back some points, and that only leads to even losing more. So Eve needs to be calm here and play like this is 0-0, and that's nice. That's literally the only way he can come back and win this, because Oak will be ready. Oak will be ready for everything. That's one superpower that both Oak and Subu, I would say, have. They are not players that you can try to surprise them with a sneak attack at the beginning of the round. They're always ready. And I've seen a lot of people, especially against Suba, I've seen a lot of people doing that. They're like, oh, I'm 2-3 flags ahead, and then they rush for something and then immediately get punished and lose flag. Oh, nice one. Goes for the leg, and Eve takes the fifth flag, and now it's again interesting. 5-5. Nice, beautiful sidestep. And Eve with the 4th consecutive point scored. He did exactly what I said earlier that is a good idea to do, which is just play normally. Being patient in each flag. And gain those points back. Easier said than done, though. There's always doubt. There's always... You get frustrated. So it's hard to keep your composure when you're behind. But, oh, that's probably the first chop I've seen from Eve here. Or at least the first chop that killed. And it's 7-6. Again, tries to go low. Harasses Oak Scar there. Again. Eve is also throwing a couple of these just to kind of force a reaction out of Oak. And now he goes for a sidestep. He gets hit in the process, but still scores the point. And it's 8-6. Eve is now controlling the pace of the fight. Oh, this time a quick cut from Oak. After the low attack, and it lands. 8-7. Oak has done a great job of every time he got behind by 2 points, he was able to score one back up. His leg is hurt. Eve is trying to play this as smart as possible, and there you go. He goes for the sidestep leg attack, a little bit on the angle. Every time when you get a hit on your opponent, you just try to avoid getting the double. You know you have the advantage. And that's usually not an easy thing to do. Because your opponent is more prone to just throwing attacks in a risky manner. Again, hit the leg. Nice push there. Yeah, we haven't seen pushes in some time. Pushes are a tactic that could work against an unsuspecting Connor. And Eve's initiative to do that there actually paid off. Again, goes low, goes high, and that's it. 11-7. And Eve wins, and that was a really good performance from him. Every single flag was calculated, controlled the pace, and eliminated Oak from the competition. Oak, thank you very much for competing. Hope to see you again soon. Now we're going back to Max and BK. I really like Eve's style with Bada. I think that's a character that fits him better than some others that he plays. Here we go. Okay, so let's get BK and Max. Max can only take left side, but after taking left side, I'm just gonna switch in game. So BK is on the left. BK is here. Max is here. So Max, just take left side, and then we're gonna switch. Yeah, Jan for BK. Max will probably pick Sam. Yeah, here we go. And I think it was F8. Thing. Yeah, here we go. It's a double. I think this is going to be a very close fight. BK is pretty much, or at least when he was playing more actively, he was pretty much the same as Max. In terms of, I don't know, player profile, if you wish. Like, he was somewhat newer, and he was playing some good fundamentals with some tricky stuff. So I think both of them are going to find this matchup to be quite difficult. BK actually played in a few finals in my tournaments, 2 or 3 of them. And Jan is a character that can be a counter to Sam. 2-1. Oh, nice quick thrust. 3-1. BK taking initiative here. Nice. That forward X. BK also likes to throw his forward X. Obviously, it doesn't have as much range. Nope. Tries to go low, gets hit in the head. Nice, a good reaction there from Max. One good idea against Jan's harassing attacks is to try to call the action out. 4-3 now. If you just allow him to just throw these attacks at you and you don't have any response, it's always going to be very difficult. But if you call them out and if you try to single tempo them, even though it's not easy, you may discourage the Jan player of throwing them that often. Double. That's again one thing easier said than done. But if there's a move that your opponent is throwing and you find it very difficult, oh, beautiful, goes forward again, throws the cut. There's a move and you're finding it very hard to counter. Try to find some very good opportunities and take some risks to counter them, just to discourage them into throwing it very often. Because as soon as you take your opponent out of their comfort zone and throwing an attack, that's the moment they open up. Nice good counter again from Max. 6-4. Let's see what other tricks BK has in the bag with Jan. Max being very patient and attentive, active as well. He's not waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. which is a good idea against characters like Yan. And yeah, he's now taking control of the fight, and it's 8-4. Oh, hit the rest there. Five again calls the thrust out and wins. Got hit, but still got the point. 9-5. Solid display here from Max after losing the early stages. 10-5. One more needed. Let's see if BK can pull a miraculous. No, again the same attack. 11-5. Max wins. Congratulations. BK unfortunately is eliminated. And we'll be facing Subu a little bit later. Next match is Lunz versus Captain Adler. We haven't seen Lunz in some time. I don't know if he still plays Tarna. He was playing Sava at some point. Captain does play a little bit of Tarna, so maybe we're gonna see Tarna mirror here. Or we could potentially see a completely different fight. That remains to be seen. Landsknecht left side, Captain Adler right side. Here we go. Immediately after that, we're going to see 3C again. A returning player hasn't competed much, but I remember that every time when he competed, he was quite decent. He was giving people a run for their money. And I heard that Luck wants to maybe try a different character, and if he does, that could potentially be an interesting fight. Captain is here. Landsknecht is here. Lanz left side. And Captain Adler on the right side. Here we go. Marina for Captain Adler. Interesting. I did not expect that. Lanz goes to Tarna. Oh! The chainsaw from Tarna. Again, Tarna is very scary with his swings. Forward step and throws a leg cut. 2-0 here. Oh, nice retreat. It's a very interesting matchup because honestly, if you look at Tarna's sword and if you look at Marina's sword, you can see the difference, and that difference is also reflected pretty much in gameplay. Tarna hits. He's a very hard hitter. Marina not so much. She can one shot like she did it here, but most of the time she grazes. And her HP is also not amazing. And generally speaking, in the game and in some other games as well, in order to counter a character like Tarna, you need range. You need very good range. And Marina is not a rangy character at all. So it's an interesting matchup, so I want to see it. 3-2. I want to see what happens. Yeah, a few exchanges. Lan's a little bit more cautious, but he is throwing feints. Goes for the push. Wow, the attack lands on the shield. That was unlucky. Good attempt. Oh, and it goes for that thrust. I really like that move from Tarna. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Still a double. People watching. Thank you for joining. Did not expect that in a Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. 4-2. Interesting moment there. Tries to go for a push. Tarna has some decent pushes, I would say, but not necessarily the best in the game. He also doesn't have that many leg attacks, so this is a weird matchup. And again, this is the third flag that the captain gets with the same move in almost the same situation. Still a slight advantage here for Lanz. 5-3. Push there from captain. 5-4. Both of them seem to not have that many solutions, but this time Lanz takes initiative and gets the blade through captain's defense. Push, and again with the same move after the push. This time it lands. 7-4. Again, tries the same attack, gets punished. 7-5. I would say the only reason Lanz is ahead here in this fight is because he had more initiative. Yeah, gets punished this time. This time he was playing a little bit too much. Captain more on the defense, trying to find some openings to counter. But he's also not very sure all the time what to throw. They both push each other here. So it might just be a game of like who wants it more. Who's willing to risk a little bit more. Oh, goes for that. That thrust usually goes through. And again, that cut from Lanz. 8-6. Push again, 9-6, and it looks like Lanz is more confident. Oh, goes with a dash thrust in. Maybe he tried to sneak that thrust. Oh! He canceled the attack there. I don't know what happened. Try to sneak that thrust under the shield. Sometimes sneaking attacks under the shield works, but it's quite situational. And again, nice counter there from Captain. And this has been the story of this fight so far. Lanz getting a quick lead, and Captain just got Kind of getting one back. But we'll see if this goes until the end. I've seen so many situations where the guy that was behind by one flag or two, he just kind of steals it right at the end. And it's 9-9, and it could happen. Because there's that... it's that idea that, oh, I've been dragged in this fight, and now I'm just like 2 points away from just winning it. And all of a sudden you get a boost of confidence. Oh, and counter pushed there by Captain Adler, and it's 10-9 from 9-6. Captain Adler pushed there, 10-10, and we're down to the last flag. This is the first fight of the evening where we get to the last flag. Let's see who gets it. That was good from Captain that he woke up right at the end here, because the way the fight was going, he was like losing 2, getting 1, but Lanz wins with initiative, as I said. He got the initiative and he wins the fight 11-10. Beautiful match between the two. Probably deserved win for Lanz, who will move to the next round and will be facing Eve in the quarterfinals. Now we're gonna see 3C fighting Luck. Let's see if Luck will play Laszlo here or somebody else. Thank you very much, Captain Adler, for competing. That was a good fight. A good try with Marina. Laszlo's coming out. Okay. 3C, haven't seen him in a while. He usually plays Marina as well. We're probably going to see maybe Marina again. And here we go. 3C on the left, Luck on the right. I think I've seen Luck using Laszlo a few times. I think it is a character that he can play really well. Oh, and he goes for the red boots. 3C goes for the alternate Marina. Well, oh, I thought a game crashed. And here we go. Again, an interesting matchup. I would probably give the edge to Laszlo though. But we're about to see. They both hit each other's legs. Now they can't. Oh, again goes low. Luck scores the first flag. Oh, right through her defense there. I think it was right between the shield and shield and sword. Three. Nice back wide there. Luck takes the lead. Yeah, Luck is pretty much playing a no-nonsense Laszlo. He's just going for the leg attacks. He's going for the back Y. Some side steps here. Just oh, this time he gets pressured, and that was a good move there by 3C. I think pressuring Laszlo could be an answer in some situations. Oh, nice side step. 5-4. I'll be right back. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I am back. 9-6 for 3C. 10-6 now. As I was saying earlier, 3C can be quite a formidable opponent. It is true that Luck is not playing his main here, but defeating Luck, even with a different character, is still a good achievement. If he will win, of course. Fight is not over yet. Oh, nice side step. And Luck gets his 8 point. Oh, and it caught him there. And a good performance again by 3C. 11-8. I'd say a good performance by Luck as well. Managed to score 8 points in a somewhat difficult matchup. And 3C moves to the quarterfinals, and next is going to be Plebeian versus me. Plebeian was talking about playing some other characters. We'll see if he does that. It's always some great fights with him. Here we go. Plebeian is going to be left side. I'm going to be right side. Immediately after this fight, we're going to see Usami versus Piper. That is going to be quite an interesting match. Then we're going to see Info versus Abir, then Subu versus Max, and finally Mechanics versus Greyjaw. There's Plebeian. Here we go. Left side for Plebeian. something wrong? No, here we go. Yeah, going for Father Zera. I was pretty much expecting that. Father Zera is definitely, apart from being his main, a better option than Yatsik or whatever other characters you want to play. Oh, damn it. I was afraid that that last cut is going to go through my guard again. It lands right on the wrist. Damn, that was an insane fight. That was an insane fight. GG, man. This is like the Isabella Zero of old. The Zera player cannot really initiate much because Isabella is a very good punisher. Isabella doesn't really have that many openings without putting herself at risk. So the only way is patience. Just being very, very patient. Dash push. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. Okay. We're going to see Usami versus Piper now. Usami is left side. Piper is right side. Usami needs steam. Let's see Piper as well. Oh, Marie. Usami. Yeah, if Zera's played in a patient way, with Isabella, it's very hard to get in the range without massively risking. I've done it like 2 or 3 times, and then each time like a thrust came at me or something really fast. But anyway, Usami going with Marie here, already scored 2 flags. Piper gets 1 back. 2-2. Oh, nice sidestep again. 3-2. Piper takes the lead. Yeah, Piper doesn't really like this matchup much, but Alex can actually do pretty well against Marie. He can tank some of his attacks, and he can be surprisingly fast with some attacks of his own. Oh, that was an interesting. It was a dash thrust and then cancelled. 5-4. This fight is going a lot quicker. 6-4. Seven 5. was a nice triangle from Usami. 7-6. Oh, and again 7-7. Piper needs to be careful. Maybe long guard is also a good option. Seven. Oh, that was a good move. Tried it again. This time he got hit. And again goes for the wrap up. He tried to push and he got hit. Yeah, each attack got subsequently worse here from Piper, and eventually he lost the point. 9-8. Oh, again gets the leg. A very interesting choice here from Piper, but it works. 10-8, and he needs only one more. Oh! Wow. Right on the face there. 11-8, and somewhat of a surprise here, I would say. Usami can play a good Marie. Piper doesn't really like playing against Marie, but Piper's in good shape recently. He actually managed to go through through two very good players, and I think we're gonna see Marie again because we're gonna have Info and Abir fighting. Abir is here. Let's get Info. Let me see who's left and who's right. Info is left, Abir is right. Let's change the names. There he is. And there she is. Okay. Info left side. And Piper right side. Abir, sorry. Not Piper. Info is going for Marta instead of Marie. Against Barabash here. We'll see how that works. Piper, yeah. Nice side step. Abir scores the first one. Oh, that was a good thrust there by Info. But Abir was quite close. Piper is dead. This is Drummer. Yeah, forward thrust there, and Info gets her first flag here. 1-1. cut there by a beer. 2-2. Info is playing this well, I think. I was a little bit worried that she wouldn't find her rhythm early with Marta, as she's playing mostly Marie. But maybe she doesn't really like the matchup at all against Bara. And to some extent it makes sense because Bara has a pretty easy time of hitting Marie's head. Not so much with Marta though. Double. Yeah, Abir pushing the pace here. And again, 6-2. Oh, couldn't capitalize there. Maybe a different thrust would have worked well. I think it's that low X thrust that doesn't usually work very well. 7-2. Yeah, Abir is just taking control, pushing the pace, throwing cuts. Nice chop. 8-2. Yeah, I think still I think Marie would have probably been a better choice here because she can be faster on reaction. And Info has so much experience playing Marie and against Bara, and even though it's not a good matchup, it takes a while for a Bara to establish control against the way Info plays Marie. 10-2. $11-2, and that's it. Abir wins. Decisive victory. And we're going to see a very interesting fight in the quarterfinals between Piper and Abir. It's going to be fireworks. We got 2 fights left from the first rounds, and then we're quickly going to the quarterfinals. We're going to see Subu fighting Max. Max will connect on the left. And after that, we're going to just switch. Thank you very much, Info, for competing. There we go. Subu's been waiting for some time. That's the reality of a long tournament, unfortunately. Of a high number of players tournament. Subu's here. Max is here. Tough fight for both, I would say. And they know each other well. They've been fighting a lot recently. So again, Max takes left and Subu takes right, and then we're going to switch. Max left. Did I give him keyboard? Yeah. Max left side. Subu right side. Okay. No surprise here. And here we go. Nice upcut. 1-1. Sam is somewhat of a counter sometimes to Bara. That's because he can block pretty well Bara's attacks, while also having more. Nice shot. 2-2. I'll be right back. Back. Looks like Subu took control here in the fight. It's 8-3. It's probably eager to fight. So chop, canceled it. Only landed briefly. That's also a reality with canceled attacks, which is they also hit. Like they do the same damage as normal attacks, but the game also takes physics into consideration, which means that if you cancel the attack early, there's a chance that you're only gonna graze your opponent because the attack didn't connect it properly. Again, that upcut. 10-4. And Subu needs only one more. 10-5. 10-6. Max gets one back. The fight's not over till it's over. Gets another one. If Max gets another one, then it could look like a potential comeback. Again, he gets one. 3 in a row for Max in a very quick succession. And now it's not looking that impossible. Solid effort, but Subu finishes the job here. 11-8. Experience wins, but solid effort from Max. Okay, now we're gonna see Mechanics and Greyjaw. They've been waiting for some time. I remember seeing Greyjaw in a few tournaments. I think he plays Marie, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. Mechanics will probably go Tarna or maybe Jan. I've seen him playing Jan as well. It probably depends on how he feels here. Greyjaw is here. Mechanics is here. Not sure if Greyjaw needs keyboard. I'm gonna give it nonetheless. Mechanics left and Greyjaw right. Here we go. Jędrek, okay, the first Jędrek of the evening against Tarna. A nice, interesting matchup. Jędrek actually has an ability that is similar in a way with Tarna, which is being able to break through the guard sometimes, depending on the distance. Something wrong? Okay, mechanics needs steam. There we go. Oh, Greyjaw, you should have stayed in. Let's get Greyjaw back. Next fight will be in the quarterfinals. We're gonna see Eve fighting Lunds. Pretty interesting fight. Okay, mechanics is here. Let's see if they can take control of their characters. Okay. Yeah, it seems so. Here we go. Somebody pressed pause or something.
No, tak myślałem.
Mechanics with the first kill. Nice from Greyjaw, a nice side step. I remember fighting Greyjaw in one of Captain Adler's tournaments, and he was quite surprising with Jędrek. It was a pretty close fight, if I recall correctly. Some feints here from Mechanics. Yeah, his signature two-piece attack, and he actually gets the kill here. 3-1. I think that was a hook. Oh, he goes for the rabbit jump. That was pretty fast. Didn't kill though, but still landed a shot, and the second attack lands. Yeah, Jędrek does have this ability, and Jędrek also has a bunch of rangy attacks. Oh, he hits him there. Gets one back. Looks like Mechanics got the worst of this interaction. Greyjaw trying to... Oh, he canceled there. If it didn't cancel, I think it would have landed. Oh, he tries to go for a low move there, and Mechanics reads it. 4-2. What the hell is going on? Greyjaw is just pressing everything. Oh, and misses the opportunity here. He landed the kick, then he landed with the shaft, then a hit. And again. It's crazy. Oh, I think it was also a little bit unlucky on some of these encounters, but again, mechanics keeps composure and scores 5-2. Again, goes for the rapid jump, and then immediately goes for one attack, interrupts mechanics there. 5-3. Pure chaos from Greyjaw here, as you'd expect from somebody that plays Yendrik, but this time mechanics goes with a rangy move past his guard and establishes control. Oh, nice one. A quick counter there from Greyjaw, 6-4. Greyjaw is playing his Yendrik role pretty well, but among the chaos he needs to find some order as well. Like he needs to find some moves that work. That's exactly what gives mechanics the edge here. He's just a lot more composed in these situations, and he's throwing some attacks that he knows are good attacks. Greyjaw with another point. 7-5. Some lag, I believe. I'm going to unpause. Just fight whenever the lag goes away. Just flick the long guard. Here we go. Oh, he tried his two-piece combo there, and Greyjaw punished it with a retreating attack. I think Yendrik has a lot of good tools. It's just about using them at the right time. Yeah, this time the forward motion works for mechanics. And I think the more this fight gets closer to the end, the more will favor the player that is more composed, in this case mechanics. But Greyjaw again with the surprising point coming back, 8-7. It's not over yet. Kind of reminds me a little bit, not necessarily in the gameplay factor, but more of the score. The Lance versus Captain matchup. Oh, that was a nice attempt from mechanics with the thrust. Greyjaw was able to get out of there, but he's hurt. And he loses the exchange here. Yeah, too unorthodox. And it's 10-7, and a lot of match points here for mechanics. And there you go, clean hit to the arm. Very entertaining fight between the two, but eventually mechanics knowledge of the character and composure earn him the win. Great job, thank you very much for competing. Good to see another Yendrik. And yeah, let's see, we got the full quarterfinalists here. We got E versus Lance, which we're going to see next. We're going to have 3C versus me. Then we're going to see Piper versus Abir. And then Subu versus Mechanics. Also, just so you know the sides, Eve is going to be left in his fight. 3C is also going to be left in our fight. Abir is going to be left in the third fight. And in the fourth fight, Mechanics is going to be left. So here we go. Eve versus Lance. And I think this is going to be a pretty disputed fight. I remember some of the matches between these two, and they were always very close. Here we go. yeah, the longer part of the tournament is now over. Now everybody's going to play a little bit more often. If they win, of course. Here we go. There's Eve. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Eve, left side. Oh, just let me quickly change the name of the round. Make it more interesting. Quarterfinals, top 8. Eve, left side. Luns, right side. Going for Getty. And I was talking about the fights between these two in some other tournaments, and those fights were exactly with these two characters, the two senior characters on the roster. Oh, Eve is hurt. And yeah, Alon's is patient and he gets it. There's also in the movie that was that. Oh, nice one to the belly. That they were shooting for, inspired by Yatsé Komoda's book. Yatsé Komoda is the author that inspired the Hellish Quart story. There is an episode if you want to watch it. It's online. Nice one. Tarna and Gedi were enemies. Gedi had a different. Oh, missed there. Short range. A different appearance, but still an older character. Anyway, Eve manages to get 2 points back, so it's 2-2. Oh, goes for the low thrust there, and then immediately follows up with the cut, catches the arm there. Tarna can negate Getty's advantage in that he has in many fights. Getty has a pretty good HP, and when things get messy, he can get like a second chance based on the HP. But since Tarna hit so hard, we're probably gonna see more one shots. That was a beautiful lunge there by Eve. 4-4. Still, Getty also hits pretty hard, and is also fast. So again, an interesting matchup here. 4-4. Oh, that was beautiful. Two-piece combo, really fast. That first cut stunned Tarna there. Some sidestep attempts there. Tarna is flailing. There's always scary whenever you see that. Oh, Eve lands an attack there. He hesitated for a second. I think he did well that he didn't follow up with another attack. That's a sign of a veteran player. And takes the leg, beautiful. Sign of a veteran player who does not rush into finishing the job because it usually ends in a double, sometimes even worse, using the flag. And it's a double. 6-4. Lance needs to change something here. The fight is getting away from him. Not necessarily in score, but in how each flag goes. Oh, he managed to land an attack there. Eve is hurt. And it's a double. Lance has also has pretty much abandoned some of the strategies he used in the beginning. After Eve has adjusted to them. 7-4. Oh. Nice exchanges. Oh. And Tourney gets it. Oh! Just went in. I've seen Lance doing that against Captain earlier as well. Looks like it works from time to time. 7-6. A little bit of a comeback here. Lands another hit. Oh, and Eve actually gets the initiative here and finishes the flag. Again, dashes in, and Eve gets his points back. The points he lost pretty quickly. 9-6. Oh, unfavorable exchange here. 9-7. Pretty important point, I would say. I think they both hit each other. And it's a double. It was pretty much expected that it's going to end into a double. Yeah, Eve is dancing around Tourney using Geddy's fast footwork, and that's obviously a very good approach. Because Geddy is pretty open. Tourney is also quite open himself, but I'd say Geddy is a little bit more. So Eve is using side movement a lot more to go around Lance's attacks. 9-7. Oh, the two-piece combo actually lands. The follow-up does not land, but Eve with a very good rangy move there. 10-7. Oh, that went through the guard, but it wasn't the right range. Eve needs only one. Oh, caught his arm there. Right on the wrist. Yeah, it seems that wrist cuts are more powerful in this build than before. Oh, they both look at each other there, like who hit who? They were like that, like who hit who. That was a nice moment. That should be clipped. 10-8. Eve still has 3 match points. Oh, and I think Lance wanted to get close, but yeah, Eve deservedly wins this fight, control the pace. 11 to 8. And Eve is in the semifinal. Thank you very much, Lance, for competing. Good to have you back. Now we're going to see 3C versus me. 3C earlier with the nice victory against Luck. I managed to squeeze a victory past Pleb earlier in a very disputed fight. Let's get 3C in. Here's 3C. Okay, 3C gets the left side, and I get the right. Oh, we're gonna see Connor. I was expecting Marina, but we get the other shield, and yeah, I remember that 3C every now and then uses Connor. Tough match. GG. GG. That was a nice fight. Some good plays from both of us. Congratulations. Pretty good matches. Pretty good performance as well. From 3C, got to the quarterfinals, and I moved to the next fight against Eve, which will happen a little bit later. Now we're gonna get Abir versus Piper, and this is fireworks. Two pretty active players. Piper, ready to go at it. Okay, just Piper. Okay, don't blink. Here we go. Abir left. Piper right. Something wrong? Piper on the right side. Here we go. Hassan. Hassan versus Bara. I'm really not sure why Piper went with Hassan here. Maybe he doesn't like the matchup, but I think Alex is perfectly capable of doing well against Bara. Especially the way he plays him. 2-1. But yeah, I'm not gonna underestimate him here. He can definitely make things work. 3-1. 4-1. Russ Mitchell told Piper to use Hassan. Not sure if that's good advice. 4-2. At the end of the day, this is still a video game. Fight great. Very fast fight. Abir is playing this pretty simple. 7-3. Oh, that was a nice quick side-step riposte. That's the one thing that Hassan can do well. Apart from his death march as well. But Abir just seems ready for almost everything here. Nice side step. 8-4. Yeah, he definitely has more potential than people think. He's still a saber. He's still fast. He can one-shot you pretty reliably if used correctly. It's just that oh, try to push there. In this particular fight against a high-profile opponent, it seems oh, thunder punch there to finish the job. Abir wins 11-4 and qualifies to the semi-final. Abir is also one of the players that is fighting for a top 5 spot in the leaderboard. And he will have some chances here to get some points as well. So congratulations to him, semi-final. And now we're gonna see Mechanics versus Subu. Mechanics will be on the left and Subu is gonna be on the right. I think it's gonna be a pretty entertaining fight between the two. More experience on Subu's side. Thank you very much, Piper, for competing. And after that, we'll move on to the semifinals. Doing pretty well with time. There's Subu. Mechanics is okay. Let's go with Steam. Again, Mechanics on the left, Subu on the right. Here we go. Connection looks good. Okay, so as I said, Mechanics is taking left side and Subu is taking right side. Here we go. Yeah. Tarna versus Bara. I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't miss much. just came back and so already 9-0 for Subu. 9-1 now. Oh, nice snap cut. Goes for the side step, and the thrust goes through the guard. 9-3. Oh, goes low, takes the leg. They're both hit. If Mechanics can win this flag right here, nope. Chop goes through. 10-3. Subu needs only one more. Oh, chop and then immediately goes into a cut. 11-3. Solid victory here for Subu. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mechanics, for competing. And we're gonna see Subu versus Abir again. They've been fighting a lot in the semifinals. So now we're gonna have the 4 people fighting for points and medals here today. The first fight is going to be me versus Eve, and after that we're gonna see Subu versus Abir. Okay, there's also going to be a third place match. So after your fights, don't go anywhere because there's going to be a bronze match as well. Okay, here we go. Let's send the link to Eve. Always very competitive fights against him. Here we go. I'm on left side and he is on right side. Getty. I was expecting Getty, considering how well he played last match with him. Hey. crazy double. You good? Oh wow, nice. GG, man. Very intense fight. Like the old Isabella Gideon fights. 11-2-9. Good performance by Eve there. And Eve will be fighting for bronze very quickly, and I'm going to be in the grand final. Now we're gonna see Subu fighting Abir. Oh, I should have kept even. I'm gonna bring him back. Subu is left side, having won 11-3. I'll be right side. We'll see if it's gonna be about a mirror. I noticed Subu sometimes picks Yan against Abir, but I'm not sure if. I think last time it didn't work that well. And his Bara looks very solid today. I personally like to see a white versus red Bara, but don't let me tell you what to do. Okay, Subu left side, Abir right side. Yeah. Here we go. Hope for a great matchup between these two. Nice sidestep into the snap cut. And a nice upcut. Yeah, Subu in great shape. He's been winning some tournaments recently. He's number 1. Oh, he went for a mirrored sidestep. Number 1 on the leaderboard. Most likely we will win the month as well. Nice upcut. Subu's on a tear here. Oh, somebody was in Steam. 6-0. Nice sidestep, and Abir gets his first flag. He will probably have to get a few more here early to not allow this fight escape from him. 7-1. Nice sidestep. 8-1. The loser of this fight will immediately fight Eve for the 3rd place. Double. there by Subu. 9-2. This is not as competitive as I thought it would be. Subu's just playing this really well. And we have to remember that Subu's playing from North America, and he has almost 200 ping. The way he's playing, it feels like he's playing at his own his own computer. It's also because he has the most probably he's the most experienced player when it comes to fighting with ping. He has competed since the beginning. It wasn't always easy for him. He also had some moments where things weren't going well. But, he developed this skill, and now fighting on his own host and fighting on a different host are almost the same. Double. 10-4. And that's it. 11-4. Subutai wins decisively. And Abir, do not go anywhere. Subu also stay in. We're gonna have the bronze match now. Abir, you need to shake it off, and fight Eve for third place. Eve is gonna be left side, having scored more flags. Abir on the right side. We'll see if it's gonna be another Baramir or if Eve is gonna play somebody else. Okay, here's Eve. Eve left side, Abir right side. Cock from Eve. He's going through most of the characters that he plays regularly here. He played Bara in his first match against Oak. He played Getty against Lanz and me, and now he's playing Cock in the last fight. A third place fight, although sometimes it may look like a consolation match, it does have a couple of implications. Aside from leaderboards, points, and all that, if you check your challenge, it will tell you how many times you got first place, how many times you got second place, how many times you got third place. And adding another third place there on that record always feels nice. Because if you don't, challenge will just show you top 10 placements instead of the top 3 placements. And yeah, I know maybe people don't necessarily care about that, but it's always nice to have it feels like whenever you get a medal in a tournament, it still feels like an achievement. It doesn't matter if you're the best player or everybody's expecting you to win. If you get a top three spot, it is an achievement. Oh, beautiful, beautiful by Eve. Two cuts, and then the back X, beautifully played. Oh, again, beautiful. A thrust and then immediately canceled into a side step. 4-1. Yeah, Eve is controlling this fight. Beer maybe is still thinking about that previous fight against Subu. He needs to lock it. Oh, nice. Eve is playing a very beautiful calc. Every flag that he got so far was through a nice combo or custom combo or some side step or and most of these were quite clean. 6-1. Double. Eve is doing a very good job of just keeping that beat at distance. That's exactly where Kalk wants to keep people. In close range, he's not doing that well, although he has a couple of tools to keep people in check. But when you get everything's landing here for Eve. Again, I think Upbeat is probably still a little bit annoyed about that previous fight. Oh, gets hit. And actually Abir takes it, 8-2. And as I said, these fights that have a high number of flags, you know, they tend to be snowbally. This is one of the things that I don't particularly like about this format, because like it's 8-2, it's 9-1 or something, and then it feels like it's completely lost. Whereas in 7 flag fights, almost all the time, like you just need like 1-2 flags and suddenly you're back in contention. 9-4. But again, we chose this format in order to save time, which we managed to do. I'm actually quite happy with the time spent in this tournament. 10-4. Eve needs only one more to finish this. Oh, nice upcut. Ten to 5. It's gonna be pretty difficult here to take 6 unanswered points from Eve, but it's not something we haven't seen before. Yeah. Goes with the forward pressure. A couple of the cuts go through the guard. And it's 10-6. Nothing to lose for Abir at this point. Just needs to be brave. Dash push, what Eve was talking about earlier. when I had my fight with Pleb. 11-6, and Eve gets bronze here today. Congratulations. Great performances throughout. Some close fights with Oak, and then with Lanz, then with me. Now a good win against Abir. A very solid display here from Eve. Takes third place. And now we are in the grand final. Subu will take left side, having won by a larger margin in his fight. And I'm going to be right side. This feels like I honestly I have no idea how many fights we've had so far. How many finals, let alone fights. How many finals between Subu and I. On my host and on his host as well. I've got plenty of finals on his host as well. So it's always a very nice rivalry to have. Okay, I think Subu is ready. Let's start the final. Subu, as I said, on the left side. I am going to be on the right side. May the best man win. Yeah, going with bottom. He's been feeling him a lot today. Here we go. Nice chop. Oh, I should have waited a little bit. Yeah, really fast-paced fight. that was a fun fight. A lot of fun exchanges. Yeah, so that's it. Pretty good tournament time wise. We had some really fun fights, some really tense ones. Subu with also a very good performance as always. Gets silver today. I'm pretty sure he's happy with it. Um, I managed to win the tournament, but Pleb was so close. Maybe that was the people's final in the first rounds. Thank you everybody for competing. Um, Hope you enjoyed the event. I'm not sure if Captain is hosting something tomorrow. I don't think I will be there, but I hope you're gonna have fun. And I'm not really sure about what's gonna happen this week, so I'll let you guys know. So yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful evening and see you.